Hello.
Hello. So today you're going to give us a little tour of one of your favorite cars here in Forza. Which one's this?
Lamborghini Veneno.
Veneno. Now, this thing looks ridiculous.
Yeah. It looks like a superhero car.
It looks unreal.
Yeah.
And it's going to go very fast.
Yeah.
So in real life, you were telling me before, there's only 5 of these things made.
Only 5.
So one for production, one for them to keep, and then 3 that were sold for people?
Yeah.
And how much did it go for?
$4.5 million.
That's US. That is absurd. All right. So I'm assuming this thing, you've changed this car
A lot.
From what it normally is in the game. Because it's normally, I think you said 740 horsepower or something.
Yeah.
You've got this thing up to something ridiculous.
1400.
Yeah. So you've modded it out.
Yeah.
Let's go for a spin.
Yeah, this thing's it has very good handling. Oh geez. I'm terrible with this. Too much power.
It's too much power.
Okay.
So is this a car that you'd use for drifting in the game, or is this more just like a...
I guess it can drift a little, but I mean...
It's not the optimized...
It's not the best for drifting, but it's got a lot of power, and if you want... Oh, that would be... Wow. Okay. I'd destroy that car. This car is really good around curves. Or curves in the road, but it's not the best.
Not at 100 miles an hour.
But yeah. It's smooth, but I'm not treating it smooth. I need to slow down at those corners.
So what season is this in the game right now?
I think it's spring or something.
Which is a nice season. It's nice.
Yeah.
The roads are kind of... It looks like it's been raining.
Yeah.
The roads are kind of wet. It looks spring. I think the thing that strikes you so much is just all of the... especially when you're playing this game, or this car, sorry. When you look at the car, because you're looking at it generally from the rear, is all the venting in the back looks so, ridiculous. It's like you're looking at some, tricked out PC case. It's ridiculous.
It definitely does look like PC.
It doesn't look like a car in any way. Or it looks like some, a CAD version of a car. It doesn't look like something that would actually get built. Yeah, totally. The taillights on that thing are ridiculous too. The kind of
it's when I slow down, it's
arrow-shaped.
I like the aerodynamics on the far bottom.
Oh, yeah, all those little the fins that come out.
Sorry, Trev.
Again, it's like cooling fins. It's totally, it's like a processor.
But yeah, this thing isn't the best for drifting, but I think I'm accidentally drifting a lot.
Very touchy.
Yeah.
So what is this? What's the top speed on this thing? In terms of
I don't actually
in
know.
game.
But we'll find out, I guess. I don't know.
What is it? What have you done to this thing in the game?
I've made it go down, I don't know, 250 down the highway, but I don't know.
Like miles an hour?
Yeah.
That is absurd.
This thing can fly. Quite good at flying. It's a great off-road vehicle. It's like all-wheel drive.
So in real life, this thing's a V12.
Yeah. This thing's a V12 in the game. You can't even upgrade it. But
I can't even imagine what the top speed of this thing is in real life.
Gosh. Yeah, I don't even know. It's really fast though. It's 0 to 60. It's astounding how fast you can go. It's just boom, I'm already at 60.
I like the scenic countryside when you're driving a car.
Yeah.
It's such a contradiction. You're taking this amazing car through this beautiful scenery, and you're driving this car through the bush. You're just going bushwhacking.
I like the bridges in this game. The bridges are really nice. But I sometimes get stuck under the bridges because I drive too fast and then I glitch myself into the bridge. But It's easy to turn. I don't know. It's maybe if I'd slow down, it would be easier.
But you can't go through a barbed wire fence and,
No, you
and a
can't.
retaining wall and a
Look at this. This not even a dent.
not
It's
even
just
yeah.
some dirt, whatever.
If it was realistic, it would just be horrifying.
Yeah.
The one thing I think is pretty amazing about this game as well is just the, I mean, beyond just the worlds. It's like, I'm not a car guy, but I really like the way that they've done cars in this game. The handling on it feels really amazing. And it's fun driving through these landscapes. But the biggest thing I like about it, I think, is the sound. The fact that you're getting something that is... I'm imagining they must have probably recorded this car. They tend to record the cars on a track.
But that's amazing that they got a hold of this one. This is...
Unless they used a close cousin of this car or something, another Lamborghini that has who knows, but it's... Generally speaking, this car sounds in this game are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Imagine you're a tractor and you see this thing coming at you like 100 miles an hour, and you're just like, well, this is going to end badly for one of us.
Most likely the tractor driver.
I don't know, probably the Lamborghini. The tractor weighs a lot more than this thing.
Not water. I don't like water. I guess it washes my car.
Yeah, after what you've just done to it, driving it through manure.
And trees. But yeah, its engine's really loud. It's kind of like you can really hear it. But in a tunnel, this thing must be really loud.
So what do you like most about this car? Like when you wanted to start off your series of looking at different cars in this game, what about this car stood out to you?
When I went to buy a Lamborghini, I saw this car.
When I went to buy a Lamborghini,
I looked at all the other $4 million Lamborghinis, and I was like, I don't like the rear end on that one, but I like the rear end on this one.
Huh.
And
so
that's
just
why
the stylings of it.
I like the front end as well. It's kind of like a V shape.
It is ridiculous. You know what actually it looks like to me is the way they've tried to make computer mice look like. It looks like a computer
Gaming
mouse.
mice.
Yeah, it looks like a gaming mouse.
It also looks like the Aventador. They stole a lot of things from the Aventador, like the V-shaped hood.
All those balloons off in the distance.
Oh yeah, the hot air balloons.
I think the size and detail of the world for this game is really...
It's extraordinary.
It is extraordinary. Because I always feel like I'm coming in and watching you play in different areas. Like you're always someplace else. I think there's a lot of driving games where you can kind of play it and you get somewhat bored of it after a while. Whereas the size of this game and the way it always is changing, and the way you can come at like that, you can either keep driving on the road, or you can now suddenly go on a whole new course. Essentially,
basically,
is pretty cool. Can you imagine? It'd just be like weeping if you hit any of these objects with a $4.5 million car. If you're local, you'd be like, what is wrong with this person? Also physically impossible, but still, it's one of the things that makes this game kind of like, you can give this game to anybody who is not even into cars, and it's still fun to play. That's what is impressive to me.
It's amazing. I don't know why a person would buy this car.
Yeah, no, I have...
You could feed 100+ families for their lifetime, and...
It is an absurdity. Yeah, that there's even a market for something like this.
And the gas price for this must be amazing.
Yeah, the amount of fuel it goes through.
But it's a 4.5 liter, was it?
I
think so.
I do not know. I think it's higher. I think it's
Really?
higher than that 6.5 liter or something. I feel like it was more.
It's really,
I don't think it's
like,
efficient.
like,
it's not a.
like normally Lamborghinis. They're really short, actually. Like the Lamborghini Huracan. It's like half the size. It's like when you look from it.
It feels like it's.
It looks like it's really. It feels like it's really
I wonder
long,
if it's
but
because of all
like,
the lines and stuff for the venting and all that. Just makes it look
really,
elongated.
When you look at it on the side, it looks like a toy car. Like.
It does, yeah.
We're going rallying.
Rallying in a Lamborghini. You show up, everyone else has got rally cars and proper, and then you just roll up in this. Everyone just, I think people would just refuse to race you. They'd just be like, this is gross. I don't want to see a $4.5 million car get destroyed. What is wrong with you?
I like this car because it's easy to do a barrel roll in.
It's easy to do, but that's always in the critique we all go for.
Yeah.
Or criteria is, can I barrel roll this car? So when I go to the dealership, that's the first question I ask when I'm looking to buy a new car.
Oh, you can push it over, but
so,
you can't necessarily roll
I hear what you're saying about price, but how's it with barrel rolls? We haven't tried that yet. Whoa! Oh,
that
geez.
that makes me cringe every time I crash like a $4 million car or $10 million car. You're like,
Oh my gosh.
I'm just destroying everything.
You're landscaping, yeah.
But I mean, if you look at it in like if you just look at it, I'm just gonna go take a bath.
Wash all the grime off.
And then if you see the back of this vehicle, if you just watch it.
Okay.
It can shoot a lot of flames.
I've been watching it pop flames, yeah.
Yeah. It's weird. I think it's cold. That's why it's not popping any flames. But
that is absurd.
it can shoot a lot of flames. Lamborghinis are known for shooting a lot of flames.
That tail fin, the way that they've supported the fin with
the exhaust pipes are there's only 4 exhaust pipes and they're all together.
But it's like an airplane and a shark have met. Like the way it comes out, you've got your spoiler
colors.
with a fin that supports the spoiler. Like it's like there's so much stress on that spoiler that they had to support it or something. Or it's just the laws of aerodynamics demand that. I have no idea, but it looks bananas.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this car is really nice.
I should hope so for that price tag.
I don't know. I could have bought a house. I could have bought a really nice house.
You could have a really nice house. Yes. Rock physics are a bit.
I could have. Now I'm sleeping in this thing. But yeah.
Can you imagine just casually tossing a boulder aside with your?
But and also the interior is beautiful. They've got all of it's look at those headlights.
That's absurd.
Those headlights are amazing. They're like V's, but they're so sharp.
It's a very sharp car. That's a good word for all of it. Yeah, it just feels very it feels dangerous. Yeah. It looks like you might cut yourself on it.
Look at those mirrors as well. Those mirrors just look.
They look tiny. They look too small.
Unnatural.
Yeah.
We don't need mirrors nowadays. We can just drive.
What do you mean?
Well, we don't need mirrors necessarily. We have cameras. Right?
That's true, but there's things you want a mirror for on your side.
Yeah, it's cool.
If you're changing lanes, your camera's not necessarily showing you that information.
Oh,
I should be clear. You do not have your driver's license.
No.
Not yet. Counting down the days.
Yeah.
Counting down the years until you get it.
But yeah, I can make this car very dirty.
I would imagine.
I can do burnouts. Yeah. This car's pretty well made if I don't even have a scratch.
So in terms of Lamborghinis, is this your favorite Lamborghini then?
It's tied with the Aventador. I don't know. I like the Aventador.
And what, just the same stylings, you mean?
Yeah. stylings and the engine noise. This isn't my favorite engine noise, but it's pretty good engine noise. But you can hear just revving that engine. It just sounds great.
Well, it's what I like about this game is the sheer range of cars that you can choose to play with. That you can choose to play with something like this eventually, or you can, play with an absolute like little dinky toy old car.
PLP 50.
Yeah, exactly. So there's all those options. So this was a good first one to pick, I think, to give an idea of this. And it's also good weather for driving this car. And so, you can have that mansion off in the distance, that manor, and you could be like Lord Zain.
Oh, I already have that manor.
You live in it right here.
Oh, yeah, I do own that.
You're driving your manor around. It's ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, that was a good first car to pick, I think, for this. And so, yeah, next time we'll see what other car you want to go with. I feel like it's going to be something that's totally not this.
Not a car.
It's not even a car. It's just a tractor. It's going to be Euro Truck Simulator.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. We will see you all next time. Till then.
Bye.